Hey, I am so glad you're here. This is training video number 1 for Come Out Stronger Divorce Support and Equip Group. And we are going to be really focusing on training. So many of you have asked me, when is it going to feel like I'm feeling like myself again and I'm feeling normal? How can I start to feel like I'm going to be able to get over this, get over my divorce, get over, my long-term relationship, just get over what's been going on with me. I feel like I'm standing on sinking sand and I don't see a way out. Or, I've never been on my own before and I don't know if I can make it financially. I'm down to one income. I got all these bills. I got this debt from the divorce. We've got kids and, the child support isn't really going to be enough to really cover everything. And you just don't see how your circumstances are going to change. And so this video is really going to lay a foundation for us to change our core beliefs, for us to understand the power of our thoughts and our words, and how we're going to use our thoughts and our words to be able to begin to change the momentum, to change the way we feel about ourselves, to change the way we think about ourselves, change the core beliefs that we have about ourselves. And that's going to be the launch pad for us to be able to really move forward from our divorce in a really positive way, in a real tangible way. There's so many people out there who just say, just be positive. They don't give you any strategy for that. They don't give you any wisdom, any understanding, any action steps to take in order to start to do that, in order to even begin to know where to even start to look to begin to do that. So now I am going to show you the power of our thoughts and our words. And I'm going to show you for real. You can be like, Laura, how are you going to do that? I mean, it's not like you can bottle your thoughts up, distribute them out. And in a way, you're right. But I'm going to show you the power of thoughts and words and how they can impact water. There was a water experiment that I'm going to show you that is so amazing. And it's really the way to help us to wrap our arms around understanding the power of our words. So there is a scientist, a Japanese scientist, and his name is MASARU EMOTO. And he did something called the water crystal experiment. And this is so cool. This is exactly what he did. He put water in vials, a whole bunch of different vials, right? And he exposed the water to music. He exposed the water to words, speaking words over them. And sometimes he didn't even do that. Sometimes he just taped different words onto the vials themselves. Like he made it on one vial, he taped the word peace. Another vial, he taped the word happiness or harmony, things like that. And he did positive words and he did negative words. And he did different types of music. He did, music from Elvis Presley, and he did classical music. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so after he taped, the words and spoke the words or exposed the water to music, what he did was he took the vials and he froze them. And after he froze them, he took out samples of water and he sliced it. And he sliced the sliced water particles, he put it underneath a microscope. And this is what he saw. So here's an example. Let me make this bigger. Here's an example of water being exposed to positive music. The John Lennon song, Imagine. Look at how beautiful and symmetrical. Look how it looks like there is a light that's almost in the center of it. That's, just amazing. But this is the actual slice, when he sliced the water. Now let's look at an example of a negative music, a negative, I guess some people might say negative stimulus. And look at the difference. It's not symmetrical and beautiful and full of light and look clean and crisp and white and fresh. It looks dirty and chaotic, and the molecular structure of the water is not beautiful and symmetric like it is here with Amazing Grace. If you look at the heavy metal song, it just looks like, polluted water. I wanted to show you a real tangible way that we can really start to think about the power of our thoughts and the power of our words. And another important fact to remember is that our human bodies is made up of about 57% water, about 57% water. And so you can imagine a lot of things that we say that, you know, that are negative against ourselves, how that can be really affecting our physical health. So I wanted to leave you with that. Thank you so much.